Hey, hello and welcome, guys. This side Akash Tomar, and today we are going to discuss all about attribution model, what types of attribution model is available, and how it's working. And if you are working in a digital marketing agency, or you are a freelancer, or you are a digital marketing specialist, or if you are a beginner to intermediate and or an expert, also you need to know more about the attribution model, how it's work, how it's helpful for your campaigns, how it helpful for your channels. And this is like a $1 billion question right now for our industry because nobody knows the right attribution model for their campaign, for their channels, like which exactly is bringing the conversions. So today let's discuss everything about attribution model. And in this video I will definitely have few questions for you. Those you can answer in the comment section and let me know if you are able to answer all those questions. And today we will be discuss each and everything in depth. So let's start this video, and I'll show you on the platforms, and I'll show you on with the help of my presentation what I have prepared for you guys. So let me jump into the my presentation and I'll show you. So now, guys, let's discuss more about the what is attribution. So attribution, in a very simplest way, I will try to explain you. So this is the process of determining which interaction exactly influence a customer or a user to purchase anything from our brand or anything from our website or to get any kind of services. So in this, with the help of this, you can know the route of a customer to took to your product. That means you can analyze from the first step whatever the first time when the user or the client customer interacted with your product, or to the till the time he bought and do a conversion on your website. Okay, so this is basically attribution. In this we can see what exactly the campaign or a channel influences our users to took a conversion. Okay, so there are ways to track or to use any kind of model to know more about your users. Okay, so and the second thing that if you know about the marketers can identify which campaigns or channels driving the most conversions, then you are in a very good position to analyze like what kind of campaigns, what kind of channels you need to use for your future campaigns, for your future marketing tactics. Exactly. Okay, so using an attribution in marketing also helps marketing teams determine how to target campaigns to reach more high converting customers, to target exit or to target the existing customer for additional purchases. So here I'll explain a little bit this. Let's suppose if we have a more data of the users those already purchased from our website, so then we can do a upsell to them, or we can do any kind of cross sell, just or we can reach out to those users again to buy if they buy some kind of furniture bag. Let's take an example. Then we can again reach out to them and sell the our mattresses, like, hey, you already purchased a bed, then why not you can use a mattresses, because this is something that is very important when you buy any bed from the any kind of website. Okay, and this is something that help your marketing and your sales team as well, because all the stages of the funnel from initial lead qualification through the conversion, if you have the entire data of your users, then you are in a very good position to analyze how like the campaigns are performing, how the channels are doing, a display channel is working well or a search channel working well, or what exactly is doing good for your campaign. So here in this first slide, we have explained what is attribution. So this is again I'm repeating. In attribution is interaction influencing a customer to purchase from something from our website, or from any brand, or from any to getting any kind of services basically. So I hope you understood. If not, just put it in the comment. I'll explain again. So with this example, I want to explain you more about the user attribution journey, how this is working, and you can relate with your side as well. Like as a marketer, you also need to see how the users are coming from their complete attribution journey basically. Like let's suppose an example of mine or anyone who is scrolling on a Instagram, and just because platforms have their data. Platforms know, like if you are searching more about the gym and the nutrition part on Instagram, and you like to see more about the athletes, those are doing a powerlifting, weightlifting, something, then platform knows about like what kind of reels you need to show. So one of the brand that is running a creatine or a chocolate powder uh, sales campaign or any traffic or awareness campaign on Instagram, then they reach out to you and you have show their ad, but after some time you forget about that and you are just scrolling, and sometime you after that you have just shut down your phone and again come on your work on the next day or 2 days back or 1 day back, then you are reading any blog or any article on any website. After that you have seen the same ad again on in a display banner, then you realize like, oh, I need to buy something from this website, or I am interested in this keratin product, let's see and buy something from this website. And after that what you have done, like you have go to the Google and search for that product, and you figure it out like this is the right product for me. And according to their offers, their variations in the available products and the colors, if that matter, then you can took on that on those basis, and you have done their your purchase. So this is like a simplest way of attribution journey, how the users are coming. There are very other ways also, like some comes from the organic after a display, or some people comes just after the Instagram post, or there are multiple ways how the users are coming to our website. So we need to know exactly what campaign is more giving have a more credit to providing us the basically the results or the conversions from our website. Okay, so we need to know like displays generating more number of users to buy anything from our website, or our SEM campaign, our PPC campaign, that is we are running on Google Ads or any other platform if we want. Then this is something of simplest way of knowing about the user attribution journey. So let's take on a jump on our new another slide, and I'll show you what we need to know. So now one of the most important question, like why marketing attribution is important. So this is important because we are in a future personalized opportunities. This is my first point that I have mentioned in my slide. Like why future personalized opportunities? Because if we know about the products, like which product is giving us more number of results, which channel is giving us more sales, or which campaign exactly giving us more results, then we are in a good position to figure it out and to see like which is there anything going wrong with our website, is there any product is not showing good results in terms of conversions or in terms of whatever we are selling on our website. Okay, so if we know about those things, then we are good to do some changes on our website, to do some changes in our optimization in our campaigns, or if we there is a changes like we can do in on our channels as well. Because if we know the un, understand the factors behind each conversion, then definitely we are in a better position to personalize marketing or sales campaigns for our future results. And another thing that I have mentioned is like higher ROI. How I means like higher ROI, if you, because instead of wasting our couple of dollars on rest of the other campaigns, if we know the right campaign for our marketing tactics, for our marketing strategy, or if we know the right channel where we need to serve our ads or all the other things, then we will definitely improve our ROI from the help of those best performing campaigns or from the best performing channels. And we also know like what exactly the product is our top performing products for other users. Okay, and another thing that I have mentioned is product improvement. Just want to take you to our next slide, the previous slide, and I want to tell you on that slide we have seen like when the user come from social media, after that he saw our display ad, and let's suppose in this scenario the user clicked on the display ad and he directly jump onto our website. So what he figured out, like the product, or here just took the example of product, any different product, that product have some variation, some colors and the price point and everything. So when user come to our website, he analyzed the, like, what kind of variations we are providing in that product, what types of colors are available to the users, and what was the price value that we are providing. And there are some chances like our website will not perform well, our website will not load properly, or the some content is not visible properly to the users on our website when he is doing a purchase, or there is some issues like he faced during the purchase a product from our website. So these kind of product improvement we need to know when we are seeing all these details on our Google Analytics with the help of funnel, like how many users comes to our website, how many users added a product on our website, and what is the issues, like why the most number of users are not buying from our website. Is there any way, is there anything going wrong from our website, or is there any issues that only users are seeing? So we need to think about the about the users perspective as well, like how they are seeing our products, what the kind of issues they are facing. So these are all things those we need to figure it out, and with the help of these all these things, we can definitely improve in our product, we can definitely improve in our website, and we can definitely improve our ROI. And another thing that I have mentioned is justifying marketing value. Most of the times our client comes to us and asks us like, why I'm seeing a most number of conversions only from our retargeting campaign. Why not we are seeing some conversions from our traffic campaigns or a billboard campaign or our a geofence campaign, addressable geofence campaign basically. So here you need to tell them like, hey, this is something that completely marketing is going on. Our traffic campaign, our awareness campaign also participating to bring us conversions. Then the only thing that why her retargeting campaign is performing very well, there is a reason, like we are reaching out to the right audience, and because we are reaching out to the right audience, that's the reason our retargeting campaign is performing very well, and we are getting a very good number of conversions. And also our DOH campaign is performing well. I have mentioned one more example here, like if your CEO asks you why you are spending $1 lakh or on your billboard ads when most of your purchases are made online, marketing attribution would uh, help you to explain respond with data that proves billboard advertising also affecting in the same manner. I just want to tell you like your traffic or your awareness campaign also impacting your retargeting campaign. So just come up with the right data and show them like, hey, this is why our entire marketing strategies is working, because we are running the right campaigns, right channels on right channels basically. So each and everything what we are running, yeah, that's right, like you need to figure it out, you need to check the on the basis of your past data, is this the right campaign that is uh, performing well, or that is encouraging our users to take action on our website, is the right campaign or not. That is on your part. But definitely whatever campaigns you are running, this uh, giving the users ahead, like taking ahead to buy something from your website, to get any kind of services or anything whatever you are running for your client. So now let's discuss more about the types of marketing attribution model. We have two types of marketing attribution models. The one is single source models and another one is multi-source model. A single source model is a little bit more simpler and focus on identifying just one touch point in the buyer's entire buyer journey that is most influential in conversion basically. And this model assumes that credit can be given to just one channel or one touch point. So how this will work, you have here, I'm pretty sure like if you are working in this industry, you heard about the first touch attribution model and the last click attribution model. And most of the social media platforms are using a last click or last touch attribution model like TikTok, Meta, Snapchat. All these are using a last click attribution model. So that is the example of single source models, where they are giving the most in a first click attribution. They are giving their most of the 100% credit to their first touch, and they are assuming like this is the only reason why user converted, because we reach out to them with this right one first campaign, and they took interaction with our firstly with our this ad or with this strategy or with this channel basically. So on that basis they are giving 100% credit to a first touch attribution model or a last click attribution model. In another model, that is multi-source models. So this is little complex and weigh the relative influence of multiple touch points. Here they are. Here basically the attribution is assuming like influencing a user to take the action from our website or to buy something from our website. There is a multiple attribution touch points basically involved, and we need to give the right amount of credit to those other touch point as well. So on that basis we have this multi-source models, and the example of multi-source model is like data driven attribution model that is used in a Google Analytics. That is a by default attribution model for Google and Analytics for and for Google Ads platform as well. You have an option of last click model as well on Google Ads, but the by default option is data attribution model. Okay, so I have mentioned one more thing here, like attribution model work best when they are properly matched to your business need. For example, if you're looking to track a single touch point like top of funnel marketing conversions, you will likely rely on single source attribution modeling. So what it means, I'll easily explain you. Let's suppose you need to figure it out. You are selling a 500 rupees product on your website, or you are selling a 10,000 rupees product on your website. When you are selling a 500 rupees product on your website like a mouse, then your at touch points will be less as compared to the users those are buying 10,000 rupees product, because whenever someone buying a little high cost product, they will definitely do a checkout. They will definitely test and they will check your reviews, your website, and they will, before buying anything from your website, they will be make sure 100% like they are going to buy a right product for themselves. So this is something they will definitely do. So on that basis here the touch points will be more as compared to the buying a 500 rupees mouse from any website. The user will not took that much number of touch points or the interrogations or the detailing about the products. So this is what about the types of attribution model. Let's deep dive into the single source models and know more about what all the single source models are available in the market and multi-source models. Let's jump into that. So, as I told you, single source marketing is the simplest way to assign a credit to a specific marketing touch point in the entire buyer's journey. They will assuming and giving a credit 100% credit to one touch point, that may be a first touch point or that may be a last touch point. So single source marketing attribution have two types like first touch models and last touch models. So in first touch model, they are assuming that customers converted after the first marketing asset they encountered. It gives full credit to their first touch point regardless of any other channel interaction. So this will be helpful when you are thinking like you are going to just seeing the user's interaction with our ad. At that moment you want to just analyze and see the users, are they going to interact with your attribution model. And personally I would not suggest to go ahead with this kind of first touch attribution model. This one is not giving us the right way to analyze our campaign, to analyze our channels. Because if we are using this first touch model, just try to see assume like how you will be figure it out your campaign is exactly bringing the users, and which campaign giving you most number of conversions, and what about your others channels also. So this is something that making you curious to know about when you are using this, and this will not give you the right way to analyze your data also. So another thing that I have mentioned is last touch models. This is something giving you a full attribution to the customer's last interaction. before making a purchase without accounting to their prior interaction. This type assumes that customers converted after the final marketing asset they encounter and gives full credit to that final touch point regardless of their prior messaging. This is something called last click touch attribution model as well, as I told you. So this is something that most of the social media platforms are using, and they are assuming like before getting having a purchase on the website, if a user go to the see our ad before buying anything or before making a purchase on the website, then they are thinking like this is the right way to give the credit to any attribution or any touch point basically. So they are giving their 100% credit to that touch model, where to that campaign or to that channel also. So this is the way how the single source marketing attribution model is working. With the help of last touch model also, you will be comes up with some data like how the last touch model or the what was the last touch point before making a conversion from the users on your website. You can have some data, you can figure it out, but you don't have the entire funnel data here. That is the catch you need to understand. Like what was the first, what was the lead generation touch point that a user had on your website before making a purchase? Is he filled out any kind of forms? Is he reach out to the client with the help of phone call, message, or any email or anything? You need to figure out those touch points as well. Okay, so here a little bit about the single source marketing attribution. Let's know more about the multi-source marketing models, because that have somewhere around 6 types of models in the single source multi-source marketing attribution. So let's jump into that. So under the multi-source marketing attribution model, this is basically aims to assign the right amount of value to each touch point or a channel that the buyer encountered during their buyer's entire buyer journey, from their first touch point to their last touch point before the purchase happen on the website. Okay, and this consider more accurate because they assign value to all points, all touch points basically along a customer journey, rather than just giving 100% credit to one touch point, a last click or a first touch. So this is something that is very helpful when you are doing tracking or checking your attribution model for your campaign or for your channels. Okay, and but there is a one challenge that you need to know, like whenever you are asked a few of the brand, those are very well known in the users mindset or the available in the market basically, like a Nike products or Adidas products or any kind of products. Those are already brands awareness is already there. So there is some product somebody buy from like your friend or your colleague, and they did a word of mouth marketing, and you buy something from because the your friend or your colleague influence you to buy something, and he shows you like this is the best thing about this product. So and there are some brand equity also available that is influencing the users to took the intra took the step to buy something from the website. Those are the two things. Those are like impossible to calculate, and you can't analyze on the way of online marketing basically. Okay, you can't do and add any kind of credit for those campaigns. So these are still there, but you can't analyze those things. Okay, despite these challenges, multi-touch attribution model aims to put together the right of the puzzles in a different way. Okay, so this is a little bit about the multi-source marketing, like how this is working and how they are giving the uh, each touch point the right amount of value. So this is about the multi-source marketing. Let's know more about the what all types of attribution model are available with the multi-source marketing. So linear marketing attribution, this is the first marketing attribution available when you know more about the multi-source attribution. Okay, so what is linear marketing attribution? This is a simple multi-source attribution model that aims to identify all key touch points relevant in driving a purchase and assign equal weight to each one. But if some interaction were more important than others, it wouldn't reveal the most influential ones. So I'll explain you what it is. Let's suppose user before buy anything from user comes to your website. Okay, before buy anything, he took 4 touch points basically. Okay, so in linear marketing attribution, the credit goes to 25% each, all 4 touch points. Okay, the 100% credit divided into 25, 25, and 25 and 25. Okay, here you can't analyze like which is the right campaign, which is the right channel that is influencing more, because all 4 touch points will not be encouraging the users in the same way to, or influencing the user to buy something from your website. There are some ways, or there are some campaigns or channels, those are influencing more, or those are influencing less as compared to the other touch point. So those details you will not get from this linear marketing attribution. So if you want to figure it out these things, then I would not suggest to go ahead with these linear marketing attribution, because here you will not have that data. Okay, let's jump into the next one, that is position based marketing attribution. So here what's going on, like 40% of the credit assigned for conversion, that is for the to the first touch point, and another 40% to the touch point that immediately precedes a conversions. The remaining 20% of credit is split between other touch points, but it assumes the first touch and the pre-conversion touch are the most important here. So in this position based, we are calling U-based marketing attribution model as well to this position based. So here what is happening, basically they are giving a 40% of credit to their first touch point, and another 40% credit to the last touch point before the conversion happened, and the rest 20% they are assigning splitting basically between all the touch points. Those happen between first touch point and the last touch point. Okay, so here also, like, we are not able to know exactly, this is somewhere around like first touch point and last touch point giving more weightage according to this more attribution model, but we need to figure it out. We need to give the right amount of credit to the all the touch point, those influences the users to took the right actions on our website. Okay, so that's the reason nobody wants to go ahead with this one as well, but this is the option that is available, and some kind of campaigns where we are working, and those are important as per the users, as per the client's perspective, and they want to use these kind of linear marketing attribution, position based marketing attribution. So before you want to go ahead with these attribution model, you need to know more about them, uh, so that that is easier for you to analyze each and everything about the uh, marketing funnel, the user's journey, the customer's journey, how they are behaving on your products on your website, and how they are purchasing and not purchasing from your website. And another thing that I have mentioned is W-shaped marketing attribution. So what is a W-shaped marketing attribution? Under a W-shaped attribution model, the first touch point, the lead creation touch, and the opportunity touch each receive 30% of the credit, and the rest 10% will be divided between the rest other touch points. And this is most influential on customers. This model affords little weight to touch points that occur after the opportunity is created. So this is a little bit good, I would say, as compared to the linear position based, because what is happening here, like they are giving a 30% of credit to the first touch point, and next 30% to that lead creation touch, that the touch that is in a any way created a lead for the users, like the user filled out the form before buying anything from the website, before getting any kind of services from the users, or they had a call with the users. Okay, so this is something, or more other ways are available on our website or the client's website to create a lead for them. Okay, and the opportunity touch, like the basically the pre-conversion touch, is getting another 30% of the credit. So here, this is the way like W-shaped marketing attribution model is working, uh, and this is the right way to know about all these marketing attribution. We are left with 2 more, so let's go ahead and to learn more about them. So now we have 2 more. One is time decay marketing attribution model, and another one is data attribution model. So time decay, what it means, this model assigns the greatest credit to touches that occur closest to conversion. The model is easy to calculate and can support myriad touches. The downside, it may undervalue lead generation and other top of funnel marketing activities as well. So what it is, time decay marketing, this is giving a credit on before getting up. Let's suppose the touch before happen a conversion on the website, or before a pre-conversion touch will get mostly the most amount of credit, and the rest of other touch points will get in a descending way order the rest amount of touch points credit basically. So let's suppose, let's take an example. We have a 4 touch points before users bought something, buy something from our website. So the pre-conversion touch will be receive a 40% credit, and the before the second last touch will be get a 30%, and the third last will get 20%, and the last one will be get 10% of credit in the ascending order with the marketing. This marketing attribution is giving the credit to their customer journey funnel. Okay, so now the last one, last but not the least, and this is little very important, that the Google and Google Analytics score is using as their by default marketing attribution model. So you need to definitely know more about this. So here what's going on with the data driven marketing attribution. This is the attribution model that giving the credit for the conversion based on your past data for this conversion action. It's different from the other models in that it uses your accounts data to calculate the actual contribution of each interaction across the conversion path. The data-driven model is the default attribution model for most conversion action. As I told you, this is the by default attribution model for Google Ads and Google Analytics 4. So here what's going on? Like here, this is the marketing attribution model that is using your accounts data, that is knowing the users behavior, how they are buying. Because if you had 10 purchases on your website, then there are something similar. So on that basis, on the basis of the how your campaigns, how your channels are performing, on the basis like how the users are coming under the funnel, how the marketing attribution is performing for you, on all those bases, the this algorithm or this attribution model is giving the weightage to all the uh, touch points. Basically, if happen of 4 touch points, and this is something assuming like second touch point give influence more to the user to take action on our website, then this is something giving up a right amount of credit to that touch point as well before happening a conversion on our website. So I have added a one more slide where we can do we can do a fastly a recap to know more about the types of attribution model. So under the last click, if you can see in the slide, like the last touch point have more credit as compared to the rest 3 others. Okay, so in a first click touch points attribution model, we have a very good the platform gives the 100% or a maximum number of credit to their first touch point as compared to the other one. In a linear one, as I told you in the previously, like if we had a 4 touch points before having a purchase on the website, then this is something giving a 25%, 25%, 25%, and 25% to each and every touch point. Okay, and in a time decay, the before the last the pre-conversion touch will be get more, and other touch point will be received in a descending order about the whatever the rest amount is there. Okay, in a U-shaped marketing or a position based marketing, the first touch point or last touch point will get 40%, and the rest touch points will receive the remaining 20%. Okay, this is what we have discussed previously. So here just a recap we are doing. So in a W-shaped marketing attribution model, as I told you, like the first touch point and lead creation touch point, and the last last touch point, basically the pre-conversion touch point, will receive each, and these 3 will receive a 30% of credit, and the rest 10% will be divided between the other touch points. And the last, the data driven that we have just discussed right before this slide. Here, this is using your accounts data. This is using the customer's behavior. This is reading the how the conversions are coming. If the most number of conversions are coming in the same manner like the display and after that the retargeting campaign is driving more number of conversion, then on those basis this campaign is giving the right amount of credit to each and every touch point. Here nobody getting 100% credit, nobody getting a divided like a linear way credit, and nobody getting a first 40% or 40% or 30% or 30% credit. So this is the way like how attribution models are working, and these are all the attribution model those are available in the entire digital marketing agency world. Okay, so these are the attribution model those you guys need to know before doing anything, before knowing anything about the attribution model. Okay, so let's jump on our next question on next slide basically. So now one of the most important question comes up in our slide, like how to choose the right attribution model for your our client or whatever client you are running. So there are various attribution models available in the market, so you need to figure it out which one is the right for you, for your brand. What was your brand's needs, what was your brand's goal, where exactly you want to go with the attribution model, with your campaigns and with your channels, whatever wherever you are running a campaigns basically. So it's little challenging to identify the best one for you, and so I have mentioned few factors. On those basis you can comes up and you can figure it out. I'm not saying that these are the only three, but these are the three one those on the basis of that you can at least figure it out like which is the right one for attribution model for you to use. Okay, the first thing that I mentioned is the length of sales cycle. As I give the example in my previous slide as well, like whenever you are selling something, whenever you have any product, you need to know, like if you are selling a 500 rupees mouse on your website, then you're sorry sorry guys, so then you need to know what was your length cycle. As when you are selling a $10,000 or 10,000 rupees of product on your website, then definitely your sales cycle will be a little longer as compared to your selling a 500 rupees product, 500 rupees product of mouse on your website. So this is something that you need to know before choosing the right attribution model, because if you are using a, let's suppose you are selling a 10,000 rupees product and you are only using a first click attribution model, then this is something not a really good attribution model for you to analyze your campaigns data to comes up with the right campaign, or to comes up with the right marketing channel for you to know about your for your future perspective as well. Whenever you will be comes up with the new marketing strategy, new tactics, like which channel, which campaign you need to know use for increase the high ROI, to increase the ROAS of your campaigns. So how you will be do that, you need to know about those things. You need to check your attribution funnel, how the users are coming on your website, how they are what they are exactly doing on your website, or how many number of users, what percentage of users are adding a product in their cart, how many of what percentage of users are adding up doing a payment on your website, or how what percent of users are buying something from your website basically. Okay, and the second thing that I have mentioned is customer journey map. So you need to know how your customer touchpoints typically distributed across the marketing funnel. Are they spread out or condensed? Which channels are you leveraging for your marketing tactics? How they are doing basically. Okay, so knowing your customer journey or customer journey map is something very important in this field of digital marketing, because if you don't know about your customer journey, then I don't think so you know better about your product or your marketing strategies. Okay, so as I mentioned in my second slide, like what is the customer journey, a similar way or way that you can analyze for your users as well. Like you can check these all these details from with the help of Google Analytics, or if you are using any kind of CRM, so with the help of those things you can do analysis. You can do according on the basis of data, you it will be definitely comes up with the right like how the what was the behavior of your users, how they are performing, what channel is similar in all the users, what campaigns is similar in all the users they converted. Okay, and the last thing that I mentioned, the third thing that I have mentioned is you need to know about your marketing campaign's goal. Basically, what exactly the goal of your marketing campaign? Are you running a campaign for a traffic purpose? Are you running a campaign for a sales purpose? Are you running a campaign for a retargeting purpose? So you need better know about your goal first before executing on the campaigns on any channel. Okay, so these are the few things those you need to know before choosing the right attribution model, because choosing a right attribution model is something that definitely help you in future as well, in the your present campaigns as well. And this is something that you need to know more about here, the attribution model. So this is not the end. Let's go and jump into the another next slide. I have something special for you, so please keep this be with me, and we will definitely know more about this one, and we will definitely finish this one. So now this is something that definitely we need to know, and most of the times we are seeing like why are at the number of purchases or the purchase value numbers are different on Google Analytics, for on Meta is different, on Google Ads is different. Why this is something happening? This is something happening because of your attribution model. Because on Meta Ads, Meta is using a last click attribution model, but Google Analytics 4 is using a data attribution model. As you know, last click attribution model is giving their 100% credit to the last touch point, if the pre-conversion touch point basically. But in Google Analytics 4, what they are doing, when they are using a data driven attribution model, they are giving the right amount of credit to each and every touch point, if that matters to be if that influenced the users to take action or to buy something from our website or to get any kind of services. So this is something that very important. This is a very general question or the problem that every marketers are facing when they are seeing these kind of website when they are analyzing their data, and when they are seeing like I got $1,000 of purchase on Meta, but why this is not showing on Google Analytics? Why this amount of purchases is showing on Shopify? Also, sometimes you have seen like the data or the orders you have received, the amount of those orders are different as compared to the Google Analytics. Why this is not showing us the right amount of the right value of our products or the orders? So this is something definitely happen because of the different attribution model, because each and every platform is using different attribution model. So that's the reason like why we are facing these kind of issues. So Google Analytics 4 is using a data driven attribution model, Google Ads is using a data driven attribution model, but Meta is using last click attribution model. If you guys know about the DV360, that display and video 360, this is also using a last click attribution model. And if you guys are uh, curious to know more about the DV360 platforms, how this is working, what is this platform, how the campaigns we need to set up on this platform, how the deals are negotiating, how we are using DV360, or how we are implementing tags, how the floodlight is working, how other most of the things, there are a lot of things those are different on DV360 as compared to Meta Ads, Google Ads, TikTok, Simplified, LinkedIn, Snapchat, and all other platforms. Okay, so if you want to know more about DV360, just give me a comment in the below of the in the comment section, and I'll definitely make up another video on this one. And if you want to definitely want to know more about Simplify also, this is a channel where you can run geofencing campaigns, targeting addressable geofencing campaigns, where you can fence a particular location or particular geofence area uh, to target only those people those are available under that fence. Okay, so this is also a platform that is using a view through attribution model. If you don't know about view through attribution model, uh, there are two things that you need to know more about, like view through attribution model and click through attribution model. What it is, what I'll tell you. Just let me finish this. TikTok and Snapchat, both of these are also using last click attribution model. Okay, so most of the social media platforms are using a last click attribution. Okay, and Google Ads and Google Analytics using data driven, and DV3 using last click, and Simplify using view through attribution model. So now I'll tell you what is view through attribution model and click through attribution model. These are the two different things. So view through attribution model will give you the credit to the conversion when this was happened. Like user come to our website, but user show your geofence area view, but he has not visited on your website as well. But let's suppose he view your product, he saw your website, after some time he visited your website, and he that your particular physical store where you want to reach that user, basically like where you're, like you are a furniture store, furniture client who is selling your furniture product. Okay, the any particular user comes to your website, he show view your product, but he didn't click on that, and after some time he directly visited your physical store and he bought buy something from your physical store, from your furniture store. Then that credit goes to view through attribution model because user didn't click on your ad. Okay, in what is different in click-through attribution model? The click-through attribution model is different because in click-through attribution, user needs to click on your ad before making a purchase from a physical store or from an online store. Okay, so these are the two things; those are different. Let me know if you have any questions on attribution model. So please see, I have few questions for you guys. Before answering those questions, don't leave this video. Just answer all those questions and put it in the comment section, and I'll definitely check each and everyone's questions and I'll definitely reply on that. And if anybody, before judging yourself, just put it your right answer in the comment section. Don't worry about that you are giving a right answer or a wrong answer. Okay, I'm showing you the answers. So in the next slide, be with the video.